What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022. So there has been an update to the game, and ever since the update, a lot of the mods aren't working correctly. So yeah, Super Strength is not working right now. So unfortunately, I can't pick up the big logs. I was able to get, before the update, I was able to get all the trees and everything and get them sold. But what we're going to have to do, since Super Strength is not working, we're going to have to get some vehicles to help us out. Don't have a whole lot of money. I have 187,000, but that's actually going to go pretty quick in Farming Simulator. Let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, so one of the rules that I have set for myself is I cannot lease equipment. I have to buy it. So I'm going to have to make a lot of money in order to buy anything. God damn, it's a miserable day. I actually kind of like days like today. Nice and cloudy, a little bit of rain to add a little bit of moisture to the air. It's actually kind of comfortable for me. But what we need to do is I need a way of getting logs into my truck. Try to find something cheap. Now we could do something like a skid steer. Let's see, that's 49,000. Is there an attachment for it? Hold on. Skid steer loader. Where? Okay, that's manure. Bell. Oh, it has a stump grinder. Might need that at some point, but yeah, we need the money for it. That is 2,500, not that much. Okay, here's a log fork. It looks like that's only gonna hold one log. The problem is I need to get this in the back of the truck. And skid steers don't have a whole lot of height. So yeah, I won't be able to lift that very high. I mean, as much as I would, well, maybe. No, because here pretty soon I'm going to get a bigger truck, and I'm going to need something that could get a little bit higher. So we're not going to go with that one. The other option, telehandler. That might actually work. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what, oh shit, come on, scroll. This one is, oh, that one's 130. How much money do I have? 187. Now, this is a pretty good sized telehandler. But the question is, what kind of attachments do we have for this? So, telehandler. And, one of those. This log fork is kind of a pain in the ass because it only has one tooth. So, the logs do like to swing. And it's very hard to grip and hold the logs with that piece of shit. So the telehandler might not be the best thing. So what I could do to try to save money in the long run is to get equipment that I will be using later on. Like, I will need small tractors. How much is a medium tractor? Hold on. Medium tractor. Well, that one's kind of expensive. God damn it, scroll wheel. I still need to get me a new mouse. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to keep the John Deere. Unfortunately, this one is 233,000. I don't have enough for that. We're gonna have to go small tractor. Come on, scroll. Scroll. There you go. Alright, so there are a bunch of, well, I could do this one. This one is a mod, but I don't think there's an attachment in the back for weights. It's also not that high. And if I'm going to be spending money on a tractor, I want to get a decent one that's going to last me a while. Like this one. So this one is 109,000. So what if we go up on the engine? That's another 5,000. Wheel brand, wheel setup. Well, since we're going to be trying to pick up logs, probably should get, yeah, weights in the back. Wide tires with weights. That's going to help with traction, and it's also going to keep that ass end down. Because once we pick up logs, they're going to be, this thing is going to be front heavy, and it's going to try to tip. So front loader attacher, absolutely. That's another 1,500 bucks. So for the yeah, the upgrades, it's 7,500, 8,000, 9,000. Shit. So altogether, 118,000. But it's a good looking tractor, and of course it is John Deere. So let's go ahead and buy that. Now what we're gonna need is what are they called? I think it's front loader. Yeah, front loaders. Alright, let's go see if we can find the John Deere. And I think there's 3 of them, and I think this one's for the small tractor, medium tractor, and then large tractor. So, small. And that's going to be 9,500, not too bad. And then what we're going to need is we're going to need the log attachment for it. So, front loader tools. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Log fork. Another 3,000. Alright, then what we need is we could... come on, scroll wheel. I will need a stump grinder at some point. Let's see if... Damn, there is one. Hold on. Forestry. Stump grinder? Just a regular one? No? Okay. Can I put a telehandler tool on that? I mean, I think I would be able to, but it doesn't look like I have a stump grinder there either. The only stump grinder I have is for the, shit, what's it called? The skid steer. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that one out. But because we are gonna be pretty front heavy, it's probably a good idea to also get a weight for the SN. So let's go. I think these numbers right here are the actual weight of that item. Nope, I was wrong. It's 1.2 tons. That should be good. Alright, let's go in and get that one as well. Alright, so now here's the problem. Another rule that I have set for myself is I cannot use tab to switch between vehicles, which means I'm going to have to drop this off and then walk all the way back to get the pickup. Ah, my first tractor. It's awesome. And it's all in the windshield wipers work. I can't remember if they did. I think they did in Farming Simulator 19, but I'm not sure. Alright, let's try to get this attached. Let's go into the cab and see how difficult this thing's going to be to control. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is kind of pretty. Oh, and it's got a moonroof. Well, no, is that... Yeah, that's a moonroof because it doesn't open all the way. It only opens like a crack. This is cool, man. Of course, with all these buttons, I would be so confused by this piece of machinery. But yeah, looks like a pretty cool tractor. Alright, let's see if we can get this lined up. Come on. Give me a little bit more gas. There you go. Alright, and right there. Alright, now the hard part. And I've also been noticing since... Oh, jeez. Since the update, there's also been a lot of jittering. A lot of lag. Hopefully it's not a big issue. But yeah, I hate that whenever a game runs smoothly and then they update it. You always have that problem. Alright, now what we need is the weight. It looks like the attachment is back here. So we need to back into it. Whoops, wrong way. Turn around. Yeah, look at that. A lot of just skipping around. Shit, no. Okay, I suck at controlling this thing. I really wish that I had a steering wheel, to be honest with you. Might make this a whole lot easier. Alright, let's go ahead and back. There we go. Thank you. Alright, there we go. So this should get us working. Actually, it's a lot quieter in the cab. Alright, so, god damn, look at that. A lot of lag, man. And it's only since the update. I don't know what the update had, but it is creating... Oh, Jesus. It's creating a few issues. But yeah, I need to get this back to where we're logging, and then I also need to get the pickup over there too. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'll be right back. You know what? Just to test this out, I think I might have enough money. We'll have to see. But I'm kind of curious to see just how well the skid steer will work. Actually, do we want a wheeled one or a tracked one? You know what? Let's go with the tracked one. So I do want to go ahead and get this just so we can test out and see how well it does work. But at some point we would have to upgrade to the tractor anyways. So let's go back. Now we need a... where is it? Skid steer, there we go. Front loader tools. Alright, so what we want to get is the brush and long fork. There we go. And we might have enough to get the stump grinder as well. Do we want to keep that? What color was my skid steer? Hold on. Black and yellow? No, we'll stick with black. Black is okay. So skid steer, loader tools, log, and we'll go, I don't know what, oh, there's only red and gray. Alright, we'll go ahead and stick with that then. So bye. And then we'll go back and grab the stump grinder. Unfortunately, I thought about doing this once I already reached the field, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get it and then go back and get the damn truck again. Oh, what a pain in the ass. And also the skid steer, I think it only does one attachment at a time. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and walk back. This is gonna take me a while. But yeah, once we get there, we'll go ahead and check out the attachments, see if we can put 2 on there. I don't think we can. And then we'll go ahead and get them back here and test them out and see how well it loads up logs. Alright, there's also another problem with the update. Ever since the update, the logs all just fall in the exact same direction. So they usually fall to the left of where you cut them. But now, let me see if it still does it. This one should fall that way, but it's going to fall to the right, I think. Let's see. Oh no, it fixed. I guess all I had to do was relog. Alright, so that's working now. Hey, maybe super strength is working as well. I don't know. We'll check here in a second. So yeah, sometimes it might be beneficial to go ahead after a really big update to go ahead and start a new world, because updates tend to break saves. It's just one of those things you have to get used to. And you have to expect it in games like this. Alright, are you clean? Looks like you're clean. Alright, let's see if super strength is working. So, actually, what was it? Alt, hold on, right there. Alt right click, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna do 3 meters. Come on, come on. Screw it, we'll just go right there. Alright, so yes, too heavy. Now with super strength on, yeah, super strength doesn't work anymore. Yeah, so some of the mods are busted. That's okay. Let's see if we can get that with the skid steer. And see how high we can lift it up, if we can get it into the back of the pickup or not. And also see how difficult it's going to be to pick it up. Oh, let's get rid of that. There we go. Alright, let's line it up. Alright, so I gotta figure out the controls. Alright, you're up, down, there we go. Left and right. Right mouse, left and right. So, can we get underneath it? I know some of them you can't. No. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to come on up from above. There we go. And okay, it still wants to go up. There we go. Pick up. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, down. Move in a little bit. There we go. Close. Come on. And ha! I got it. Alright, so it will pick up the big logs. It's moving okay. It's not tipping forward at all. But now the question is, can I get it into the back of the truck? Up. Okay, so that goes a lot higher than I thought. Holy shit, it really does go high. Okay, I don't want it that high. Let's go ahead and move it forward. Tip it forward. There we go. Bring it down. Open the claw, which is right mouse and right. There we go. Alright, left is closed, right is open. Alright. So yeah, that will actually work. So yeah, save some money when you're doing this and get the skid steer, because it's a lot better than I thought it would be. It has that scissor action for the arm, which allows it to go up a little bit higher. I've never actually seen a real life skid steer that does that. Usually it has the pivot like right here, and all it is just a straight bar that goes to whatever's in the front. It doesn't have that scissor action with the piston right there. So yeah, that's actually a pretty cool design. And it seems to work just fine. I mean, it is going to take me... Oh shit, that is a big log. It is going to take me a long time to get enough money up doing it this way. But some of this, after I get it cut, I can do by hand. So let's see, right there. And I'm getting pretty good at being able to do this without using measure tool. I mean, yeah, some of them are going to be short, some of them are going to be long, but it does save some time. Alright, come on. And there it is. There we go. Oh, too far away. There we go. Almost there. One more. There we go. Alright, so let's see which one. I could pick up that one. I could pick up that one. That one. And yeah, I can't pick up that one. Object too heavy. So yeah, about half the tree I could do by hand. The rest I have to do with the skid steer. Cool. Alright, then that will bring us to the next step, which I need a bigger vehicle than the pickup. Let's actually check this out and see how well this one does. Alright, line it up. And... oh, shit, too far. Alright, so up, tilt forward, open up. Oh, other way. Okay, so this one's a lot bigger than the one for the skid steer. So I should easily be able to pick this one up. Oh, and even with the weights on the tires and the weights on the back, I'm still tilting forward pretty bad. So yeah, maybe the skid steer is better. But once I get a bigger truck, yeah, once I get a bigger truck, I am going to need that taller arm. Oh, did I actually I grabbed two. That might have been why I was tilting forward. Alright, let's try to get this lined up. Alright, I think we're lined up pretty good. Oh, up. Tilt forward. Are we lined up? I think we are. And then open. It does take a second to open up. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, for now, I guess I shouldn't have spent money on this. I should have went ahead and went with the skid steer and saved a little bit, because that one was like what, 130? Yeah, I probably could have saved a lot of money if I would have just used that. But next, what I want to do is I want to try this stump grinder real quick. Over. There you go. Let's go ahead and drop that right there. Get turned around, grab the stump grinder. There we go. Alright, now let's test this baby out. Alright, come up to the stump. And B. And tilt forward. Alright, do I also need to move it side to side? There it goes. Alright, so unfortunately, hold on, it's kind of loud. And I also can't get rid of that little piece. Alright, let me shut this down. So yeah, that does rev up the RPMs, which does make sense. It revs up the RPMs on the skid steer. That's to get that blade moving. It gives it the torque, so it can cut through the stumps. Now, in real life, we would not be using a stump grinder. A stump grinder is just something you want to make something look good. But if you want to use this land as farmland, you definitely want to get rid of the stumps completely, roots and all. There's a couple reasons for that. One, when we use the plow and we try to dig through to make a farm plot, the problem you're going to have is the plow is going to try to dig up the roots, and the roots are going to cause that equipment to break or get stuck. Now, if you're just laying, say you're just doing a regular yard for your house, using a stump grinder would be okay. The problem that you will get is eventually the tree trunk or the roots for the tree, eventually they will decay, and then the ground will sink in where the roots used to be. Which, it does take a couple years for that to happen, but it will happen. And the next thing you know, you have a divot in your yard. So your best option is to get an excavator to dig out the stumps. That's the best way of doing it. And then what you do is you take a skid steer with the bucket on the front, and you can actually use that to level out your field. So what you won't want to do is go ahead and dig out all the stumps. I have another stump around here somewhere. That was that one. Where's the one? Where's the other one for the... Okay, there was that one. This one I cut that way. I don't know. I can't find the stump for the other tree. I think it might be under the tree. Yep, there it is. Alright, so after you would dig out the stump, what you would want to do is skim the topsoil. So basically just shave off the topsoil of the entire field. So yeah, get rid of the stump, shave the topsoil. Next thing you would want to do is take your skid steer and level the field out. You want to try to get it as level as possible. That way you don't have spots that get overwatered. What I mean is, if you have like a divot, the water will go into that divot and it will soak your soil up and cause your plants to be too watered, and stuff around it might die. So yeah, you want to try to get the field as level as possible, and then after that you can go ahead and start plowing and set up for the field. So what I need to do is I need to clear out this entire field. In order to do that, what I need to do is I need to make field markers. So if we come over here, let's see, where is the end of the field? I think it's right here. So what we would be doing right now is we'd be surveying. So the edge of the field is right here, and it goes that way. So over here will be land that I won't touch, and on this side is the land I want to make into a field. So what I need to do is I need to buy this land, and then I'll create a line using the paint tool that will tell me which part is not my land and which part is my land. In order to do that, yeah, I have to buy it. And I think these plots are about 85,000 apiece. So I have some money to make. That's going to take about 20 trees. 20 trees, something like that. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of time. But yeah, I think what we'll do is next episode we need to go ahead and also buy some other equipment. Unfortunately, I'm broke at the moment. I have less than $1,000. But to make things a little bit faster, what I need is something a little bit bigger than the pickup, which will bring us to the TLX Phoenix mods. So this is what I'm going to need. Let's actually check and see how much this is going to cost me. So, no, I need that right there, the Rigid X2. So that's the attachment. It doesn't have a fifth wheel. That's what I need for the attachment that I'm going to put on this thing. Engine setup, I think, to save some money. How much is the 32,000? No, we'll just go. I think that's a Cummins engine. So we'll just stick with the factory Cummins. Wheels, we'll go ahead and leave alone. Wheel setup. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Special edition, no. Lighting, no. I'll just make everything just as it is. Not spend any extra money on this. Except for maybe the exhaust. Double pipe or twin pipe. There we go. Alright, so that one's going to cost me about 85,000. So I need to buy the field, which is 85,000. Then I need to buy this truck, which is another 85,000. And then I also need the attachment. So I think the first thing I need to do is go ahead and save up enough money to buy this. So 85,000 plus the attachment, which is over somewhere. There it is. This attachment right here. Now this one is going to cost me 2,500. This will allow me to do up to 5 meter logs. So twice as long as we're doing right now. Pretty much. And it will also hold 4 times the logs? No, 6 times the logs. Something like that. But that's not all we could do. I can go ahead and buy 2 of these attachments. This is why I love this mod. Buy 2 of those attachments and get this. I think it's here. Maybe. If I could get it to scroll fast enough. There we go. This right here. Trailer frame. So one of those attachments will actually fit on this pup trailer. So the TLX pup trailer frame. So that will give us like 12 more logs. 12 times the logs that we're getting right now, which will make us a lot of money. And how much was that? That was another 2,500. So we're talking about 7,500 for the attachments, 85,000 for the truck, and then another 85,000 for the land. Yeah, that's what I would like to do in next episode. But yeah, there's a lot of work that I have to do in between then. First, I need to go ahead and get rid of all the stumps with the stump grinder. And then I'll go ahead and set this field up as if I prepped it. Like leveled it out and shaved off the top soil. Unfortunately, we can dig in Farming Simulator 2022. But the problem is I don't know if we can level the ground back out. That's unfortunate. But anyways, next episode I'll go ahead and have all that done. At least I'll buy the land on my own. And then we'll try to get that truck and make things a little bit faster, a little bit easier. Then we have tons and tons of money to make. Because the next set of equipment that I'm going to need is going to cost us, close to $1 million. So yeah, next episode, I have a lot of work to do to get the money up to get that equipment. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.